Yo, is T from OQP. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, what I was going to go over with you lot is a breakdown of a trade that we actually had go our way. And this is on the website. As you can see, dates do verify that this trade went exactly according to plan. So this is when myself to tender. I called out this trade on the 28th of October, and it was looking something like this. I believe it actually happened on the next day, this whole move. And yeah, look, on the 29th, we started pushing into action here. So I was updating as the trade was going in our favor. And then we had this. This was another update on the next day, sorry. At this point, we're roughly 80 pips in profit, maybe about a 5 to 1 or 4 to 1, something like this. And then boom, look at this, guys. 126 pips smashed for an 8 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So what that means is if you had put £100 or £10 on the table for this trade, you would have got 800 back for that 100, and you would have got £80 back for the £10. So this video, I'm going to be breaking down this exact trade because, as you can see, even by the entry itself, it was just monstrous and beautiful, and we love to see it. Okay, doke. So let's come over here to our GU. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've gone back in time so I could show you guys specifically how this trade played out and my thought process behind making the moves that I was making as I was trading this. So where to start is we can clearly see that we are in a nice downtrend like so, and this just gives us an indication of where we're going to be going as we play this trade out. So as we can see here, we are in a nice downtrend, so it would make sense for us to actually only look for sells. Second thing I'm looking for is our range. So all our range is the area that we are going to be trading in. So from the lower high to the lower low right here, this is the area that we're going to be operating our trade in rather. So let me just put that bottom like so. So right, this is on the daily. So we can see on the high time frame, we are really going down, right? So if I'm to come in on the 4 now, on the 2 hour, sorry, there we go. I had a few confluences on my side. So not only do I know that we're in a downtrend, we're actually at the tip of this trend line. So this is good. This was good. This is what I was thinking. I was like, this is good. We're at the tip of the trend line. We're in a downtrend. So if we're going to continue pushing down, it's highly likely that we'll do at this trend line and I can capitalize on this situation that I found myself in. So as we are smart money traders primarily over here at OQP, first thing I noticed just jumping into this GU and zooming in is I could see that this was clearly an institutional candle right here. This was an institutional candle. And like I always say, you got to figure out the purpose of that specific institutional candle. And we can see that it was to take out the liquidity from this position right here. So some people would have been selling from right here. So perhaps they would have looked something like this. Someone sees this little mini trend line and they have their stop loss there, TP all the way down here maybe. This candle, this institutional candle would have taken them out and then would have started moving in their direction. So the fact that I recognized that this institutional candle was here was a start. So this was good. Second thing, or rather the third thing that I was looking at is this break of structure right here. So as we notice, when price reaches major key levels on higher time frames, what we like to do is we like to zoom in and we like to start seeing price changing structure. And this was our first sign that price is starting to do that. So we broke this low, and this is then our BOS. So as you guys know, the way I like to trade primarily is I'll identify this institutional candle, have my BOS, have my liquidity, then I'll bring out my Fibonacci, right? And the purpose of this Fibonacci really is just, pardon me, is just to measure out the open and the 50% off the whole institutional candle push. Yeah. So all it does for me is it just helps me to identify my entry areas. So in this instance, when I took this trade before calling it out on OQP, I was really confident that the price was going to come through to that 50% mark. And I had set it up like so. and I was very much confident that price was going to drop down quite a bit because as you can see here, there is some imbalanced areas as well. So all imbalanced areas is where price would have moved rapidly without any sellers coming to the market. As you can see here, this was a big push up, so no sellers would have been able to come in. This imbalanced area here would have been no buyers, it would have been straight sells. So I can see here that there's this area here where there's imbalance. So it's a natural position where price would be gravitated to go towards, right? So I had that in mind, and there we go. We started putting things into place like so. So our target was roughly down here. On the website, it was actually 8 to 1 right here. So price actually did end up coming a little bit further down. So roughly maybe around here. So if I put that like so, right? So we have all these perimeters in place. And before I play this, I want to just go over this again so you guys really do understand what I'm saying. So higher time frame, right? As we know, high time frame is king. We can see we're clearly in a downtrend, right? Second thing, the range. So the pullback to the new low, which is from here to here, the range, this is the area that we're working in only, right? And we are well aware that if we're to have broken the top part of the range, then momentum has changed. So we're only working within this area here. Yeah. So that's our range identified. After having identified our range and the direction we're going in, we then start to zoom in and perhaps we start looking for institutional candles since we're institutional traders over here at OQP. We identify our liquidity. Um, we then start looking for breaks of structures on the little bit of lower time frames, and we identified one here on the 1 hour, which is good. 1 hour is good. Yeah. So we have all those parameters in place, Fibonacci to get our entries, and yeah, here we go. Let me play this for you lot. Yeah. Do. So we're in. We're triggered into our trade now. And then the magic just started to happen. This was all in one day. So imagine the day before this trade had been called out, and then it starts to play out like so the next day. Boom. Guys, absolutely beautiful trade. Boom, 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 boom. What can I say, right? It's a nice trade, 8-1. And like I mentioned, if you had put 100 on the table, you would have got 800 back. If you put £10 on the table, you would have got £80 back. And not even to finish off here, I want to show you guys how much further, yeah, this trade ended up pushing. Because this trade ended up pushing so much further to the downside. Look at this absolute monster. The thing is, we were already out of this trade, but the fact that it kept pushing, right? Oof, seems like it didn't push as much as I thought it did. But let's hold on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do where price is now 11 to 1. Yeah, 11 to 1. That is still very, 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 very decent. But we did in fact all come out at 8 to 1 risk to rewards. And I just wanted to break this trade down for you lot because the thing is with this trade, it is actually pretty simple when you break it down the way that I've just broke it down, right? It is just a couple steps that all lead into the bigger picture, essentially. So this trade was beautiful. Everyone at OQP was very happy that this trade happened, and it's not a one-off. This happens fairly often, and I'm just grateful that I can teach people how to do this along with our other instructors over here at OQP. So, hope you guys found this video to be of great value. If you are interested in trading with us here over at OQP, definitely visit our website or follow us on Instagram and let us know that you're interested. We're constantly posting stuff on Instagram. Also, if you would like, follow myself on Instagram at Tatenda Nika. I post trading related content sometimes. I might start doing it a bit more, but I post it here and there, here and there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back in the next one. I'm going to be posting a lot more often this time. But besides that, take it easy and have a great morning, day, or evening. Take it easy now. Bye bye.